I know that your merch was definitely like on the edge, like pushing it. So we designed some, but then I was like, I ran into a wall where I was like one of them, I'll show you, but it was like, we're not gonna be able to get a print shop to print it. Like that'll be the actual issue. Like
okay.
I literally like we're working with was like, I know the people that work there, and I'm like, if I was like, yeah, we're gonna run 200 of these, they're gonna be like, well, you're not. No, you're not. Like literally, and I was like, hopefully that doesn't become like an issue. But
well, what's the design?
this is the one I was like, I don't know if they're gonna print that.
What? Well, also, what do you think my brand is?
This.
Do you think I burn crosses and like live stream it on Truth Social?
This one?
Mudhole Desert Dwellers. Okay. Okay. This is the is bad. Fuck fat bitches. Imagine your dad's. I like imagine your dad's penis for sure. That's an old school throwback. I like that one a lot. Yeah. No, I don't know if I'm ready to start putting my name on the band merch.
Yeah, right? Okay.
That's gnarly. I mean that would like end.
There's not even a joke. It's
yeah,
just
I know,
like,
yeah.
No, ban this shit.
Fuck fat bitches. That's kind of nice because it can be interpreted two ways. And so maybe I like really like fat girls. Like I have sex with lots of them.
Did you mean that? I didn't. That's actually so true. Because anyone gets mad about it, you're like, no, like I'm saying fuck them.
Yeah. Of these, I think a good starter one will be imagine your dad's penis. Yeah. I think that's the rest, or we'll work our way up maybe. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not dismissed from YouTube.
Why don't we come out the gate with band and then
sure.
If the numbers aren't good.
Whose idea was that? Was that Tyrese's?
That was Mario's.
Okay, that was Mario's.
I was just watching like your old videos, so I was like, okay, you know what?
How much are you like, hey, like let's just make merch? And how much are you like, let's build a fucking brand?
Yeah, I think maybe both. I think the tentative part of myself says, let's just do merch. Let's just do stuff that's a funny drawing based on whatever video we just did. Yeah. But I think I just need to find some confidence to do something a little bit bigger.
I also think there's a world where it's not like every influencer and every person that has a following has to like create their own brand. Do you have like what you were doing for merch?
I've got some of the designs. My guy, he just disappeared pretty much. He thankfully paid me out and shut down the store before he disappeared though, but he lost his fucking mind, which sucks because he was pretty decent. And yeah, it was all basically merch. It was all designs. There wasn't much like wearable shit. Here's one,
I've seen this one.
Yeah, it's just like fan art. I mean, it's art for fans, and it looks cool, it looks sharp, but it's people who don't watch the channel aren't gonna buy it.
But I mean, that's a good place to start. Like, just you have an audience. It's gotten even bigger. It's
Sure. Yeah, no, I agree. Why don't we lean toward something like that? Like, we could easily do that with my videos. Like, have sort of like an acid trip take on something that happened in a video. Like something's depicted, but not really too close to how it actually happened, which is sort of like what I just showed you. Like, I went up on stage in Topeka, Kansas, and it was like a country bar, and I told them I was a great stand-up comedian, and I told the Aristocrats joke, which is just you improvise a story about a family like their and like each other in a talent agent's office, and then so I just told it in front of a bunch of hicks, and like this is it, like that's the talent agent, and like the daughter's taking a shit on the desk, the dad the kid's swinging it around. So right now, if I started doing merch with you guys, like what is your operation doing now? Like what do you guys take care of? Because I'm starting from zero.
We're transparent about everything we do, so we'll just set it up. Like we'll go meet talk to the print shop, give you pricing, look at different qualities of shirts and stuff.
All right, so we've got Josh, we've got Tyler, aka Tyrese, and Aria, aka Mario. Camera guy, what was your name one time?
Austin.
Austin.
Or whatever you want, it's cool too.
He goes by Cameron.
What's that? I don't know, fucking Antoine?
Guys, it's Friday. It's supposed to be design day, but Ryan hit me up last second and said they're filming something for Mr. Beast, so we're gonna come help out. I think I gotta torture a fake Tfue. He's over there. That's my fake Tfue. Hey, are you fighting?
Maybe.
Bro, let's get some sparring.
Still like maybe like 2-3 weeks in.
You've been liking it though?
Oh, I love it. It's great. There's nothing else really I can compare it to. The whole aspect of like you physically like being engaged and like mentally having to be sharp and like remembering to protect yourself and watch the other person and then always like rotating your hips and making sure the power is like you're not reaching.
Don't force the power is like everything.
Like this, it's just like flowing off of you. Like you got to be like really like elastic. Like But like this part is supposed to be all connected.
Ah man, I think you're gonna do good in that. You got a good body style for that, like.
Man, I hope so. I see it. I just want to just keep training every day.
Buddy, how are you?
How you doing, man?
Good, good.
Good to see you, man.
This should be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny, man. Good
Yeah.
shit, man.
Yeah.
We need this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We need this.
Is this gonna be like, I guess more maybe a Ryan question, but is this gonna probably be like new FaZe member and then do?
I think this is Mr. Beast joins FaZe for 24 hours.
Oh, 425, yeah.
Picks next, something about that, yeah.
He's gonna bust in here and then like, I'm like, we're not releasing the contract, and I'm like torturing him, and I think I have to punch him in the face 6 times, he told me. Before they open the door. We need him bleeding, so.
So let's keep pushing right in here. I forgot. We just don't even know. We don't have a name.
Yeah! Oh, really?
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
Yeah! What's that?
I don't know if he's going, but he would be great if he did. Do you want to join FaZe? Yes. Yes or no? Right now. Yeah, man. FaZe
Anyone got a Zacto knife or anything?
That was a fun way to blow a Friday.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. How you been, buddy?
Amazing. Honestly, better than ever.
Yeah?
That's good. I went sober for 300 days, and then I said, fuck that.
300?
Snapping next cash checks, piping those. That's why I still was hitting the same shit.
Good to see you.
Yeah, welcome to the place. We're gonna add color to it. Just the idea is to like get everything white, so then when we add the green, it'll like start popping in places. But here, I'll take you actually in the back way. It's still kind of like, because we're not like, we didn't just hire a crew to do it and spend 500 grand. We're like kind of just doing it ourselves and like piece by piece. But like, yeah, all this, like if you saw photos of what this looked like we had painted like railings, walls, like built all this, built shipping containers, put this floor in like a couple weeks ago. How are you, buddy?
How are you, brother?
Good. Say hi, Chew.
Just got a nice tour of your place.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, this is where I'm staying.
That's your room?
It's your room?
Yeah.
Oh, it's perfect.
There you go.
It's
Nice
great.
little
You never
pad.
have to leave.
No. That's why you guys have good turnaround time. Pushing the narrative of like, take a breath, relax. Everything is fucking like in your face quick. You need another video. You need to swipe on TikTok. If you want to watch these videos, just fucking sit back, watch the whole video, and enjoy it. You're gonna learn. You're gonna this. You're gonna that. Like, if you create the narrative at the start of every video, like if someone told you that, you're like a little more like, he is right. Like, fuck, I should just fucking like chill out.
The connection that you have with the audience and the trust and like exactly what you're saying, the transparency is like, it's right there. You know what I mean? And it's like, and it works.
It was shithole. The amount of times that I went back and was like we changed the thumbnails to cringier thumbnails. We started cutting out like really good parts. Like with comedy, you need it to like sit. You know what I mean? You need to feel it for the joke to land. And I got to a point where I was like, dude, we're doing all this to like try to get more views. Like, can we just make a great show?
Yeah. That retention conversation is just, it's just equality. Do you have a good piece of content that your fans want to see and will stick with?
You can't just chase numbers and views. It's like, I'd rather have 10,000 people that 7,000 of them want to buy something that I'm gonna make. You know what I mean? Or like care about me at least.
I'd love to take a little bit of time today, right, and just whiteboard out exactly what we're pitching. right?
Yeah.
And so that we can like present it to Zach and those guys. We just need to present like a coherent plan that makes sense financially and that we can show over the next like 2 to 3 years, like this is how we're gonna make money.
We start with one show. The whole show, the whole channel is like our pilot show, say. So it's like test proof of concept to be able to go get everyone involved. And we don't really care about generating a lot of revenue yet. It's just like, make it a smash hit. That is the only goal with that one. And then into the next one, we would pick our first 3 shows that maybe now we get into like reality based and GQ style. This is like, okay, we can go hire the booker. We're gonna start doing in-house production. We're gonna start spending money. And then we get into phase 3 when we do this, and I'd still say phase 3 is like live show prep. We have a bunch of pre-shot shows that we can push the subs to because it comes out on it first. The audiences are already built and we know that there's a following for them.
And then just big pictures, just so I can complete the triangle here. Sunday is there pumping into these shows all the product and that creative agency behind this network, right? So it's almost like a microcosm of what we want FaZe to be, really.
Yeah.
Because Sunday could be that brand agency or studio for everybody at FaZe, right?
We're past the point of like, let me show you guys another show I'm working on.
Right.
Let's like, do we want to, what's the best of our time?
Now it's just about sitting down and putting it to paper. So if you guys want to go in
And part of
we're
that,
happy to help with that too. Just tell us what you need, you know.
Yeah, we'll make it quick. Have you gave them a little bit of rundown on the show?
Yeah, I gave him a quick kind of like high level of what we came up with, what we were thinking.
What is that one thing you've always wanted to do for your dad that we can help you fucking do it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I initially told Ryan the first idea that I came up with, or that came to mind. Basically, he had this Jeep that he just loved. There was a 1946 Jeep Willys, and it was actually the first car that I ever drove. It's the Jeep I like learned to drive on when I was like 14 off-roading, and we would take it everywhere, Colorado, all these different trails. And that's where I fell in love with off-roading. It was my dad's baby, and we would work on it together. Basically, when the recession hit and like my parents got divorced, he had to sell it, and it was like a devastating moment for him. And he like loved the thing so much, but he needed the money. And just his favorite color is orange. And that was like his favorite thing about this Jeep is like the orange Jeep, and everywhere we would go, you would get compliments on it and all that stuff. So I think it would be cool to bring it back and surprise him with that. And since, like you said, he lives on the ranch, he's always like, there's dirt roads there, trails, all sorts.
Like he could use it, yeah.
And he could actually use it. That's what I'm saying. So
That'll hit his heart too, pretty hard.
No, I mean, it's a good, like, we're always looking for like the best story. I think it would be good to just possibly pick your brain on a couple other, if there's any other ideas, just because I know that obviously we're not wanting to make this too like about cars. So remember we talked about like the pilot being a vehicle could make people think that's what the whole season's gonna be.
He's kind of like hard to impress, and he's not gonna like fake. I mean, people might like fake like something, but I know that he might cry based off of this. I think so.
Okay, then that's the one for sure. Awesome. Yeah, it's good to see you again, bud.
Yeah, good to see you. This will be fun, guys. So text me if there's anything else.
I will, for sure.
All right.
All right, Jake. Thanks.
All right, peace.
There we go. We got a pilot.